I have a 2-year-old son now. I thought it'd be fun to kind of go back, look at my registry and see kind of the things that I loved or things that I didn't even use. I loved it so much. Wouldn't recommend that. That's a purchase that can probably wait. Welcome back to one of my videos. I haven't uploaded a video in so long, but I'm back for now, maybe. Today is July 2nd, 2026, and I'm currently weeks pregnant with baby number 2. I have a 2-year-old son now, and then we don't know the gender of this baby. We're waiting until birth to find out, which I'm so excited about. But I knew this pregnancy I wanted to do one of these videos rating my registry from baby number 1, because when I was pregnant with him, I watched so many videos on what to put on your registry, things that aren't really necessary, just so many things to get ideas of what I need on a registry with a mix of things that I heard from other people. But creating a registry for baby number 2 obviously looks a whole lot different than baby number 1, because we're just really getting the essentials. Anyway, I'm thinking about making a video soon about what I did put on my registry this go round, so if you're interested, let me know, but that's what I'm planning. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to kind of go back, look at my registry and see kind of the things that I loved or things that I didn't even use. So subscribe if you aren't already. Luckily, Amazon categorizes everything for me, so I'm just gonna rapid fire down the list. There are a few things that say no longer available, or they don't even have a picture or description, but if I remember what they are, I'll mention them towards the end. First category is activity and gear. The Fisher-Price baby bouncer palm jumperoo thing. I loved it so much so that we're gonna use it with baby number 2, and I just thought it was so cute. My son loved it, so definitely recommend that. The Ingenuity Smart Bounce automatic baby something. I'm just reading like what the little description is showing me. Loved it. Using it again for baby number 2. The Baby Delight portable bouncer. Loved it. Reusing again with baby number 2. I do know that that's a dupe to the Baby Bjorn or something. I would just get the dupe, much cheaper and literally looks the same as the name brand one. The Bright Starts Disney Baby Finding Nemo music gym. Loved it. Super cute. Using for baby number 2. The Giant Baby Playpen. Loved it so much. We might use it for baby number 2. It just takes up a lot of space. So as long as you have the space for it, I would use it. It pretty much took up our entire living room. And then around my son's 2nd birthday, we decided to take it down just so the kids can play inside, and then we never put it back up. But we used it up until my son was 2. We had his ball pit in there, which was perfect. And yeah, when the newborn is here, I might put it back up just because we do have 2 dogs, and it'd be nice to play somewhere where I know the dogs wouldn't be. The Muslin Baby Lounger cover. I don't think it ever fit my lounger that I had, so I wouldn't get that. Baby wrap carrier. I never really used it. I used it a couple times, but it was just in the house, really just trying it on, so I wouldn't get it. The Infantino Flip 4-in-1 carrier. We used a decent amount, so I would get that, and we'll probably reuse again for baby number 2. The baby footy pajamas with mittens. Loved. We'll be reusing. Pretty much all of the clothes that I got, I'll be reusing. I like that they're gender neutral, like that it has the built-in mittens, and because my son was born in March, he pretty much lived in sleepers. Now with the July baby, I'm not really sure what they're gonna be in all the time, but we'll figure that out. The baby hats and mittens, I think we used a few times. I wouldn't recommend that, especially because the sleepers, pretty much all of them have built-in mittens, which was nice, and hats we never really put on him. The Fruit of the Loom baby socks, not really worth it, never really used. Next category is bathing. The Munchkin Rinse shampoo bath rinser, we still use with my toddler, so I would rebuy that. The basketball hoop with the balls, I would rebuy. We still use it with my toddler. The Johnson's baby head to toe shampoo, I wouldn't rebuy. Honestly, we use it for other things, not even to wash him, our toddler, because we ended up finding an Aveeno shampoo that we still use on my toddler and ended up using for him as baby, so wouldn't get that. The soft cotton baby towel that looks like a dinosaur, we still use with my toddler. We never really used it when he was a baby, so that's a purchase that can probably wait. Same with the duck towel. Actually, honestly, we never really used the duck towel at all. I think sometimes we'll grab it, but it's just so small. We probably should have used it when he was a baby, but we never did. The O'Reilly baby washcloths, love. They are super soft, and we still use with my toddler. The Aveeno baby shampoo, this is what we ended up using when he was a baby, and we still use now. Love it so much. Pretty gentle shampoo, love the smell of it. The Comfy Cub muslin burp cloth, love. Going to be reusing with baby number 2. Angel Care baby bath support, love. We did rebuy one or put it on the 2nd registry just because it kind of got gross with soap scum, but we loved it and would recommend. The Parker Baby Co diaper caddy, loved it, but because we do have 2 dogs with black hair, the black hair got all over the diaper caddy, but we still used it up until my son was out of diapers. We had it just sitting on our ottoman, that way we could grab diapers and wipes and all the things we needed. The PPTPs, this was something that my grandma recommended, and we probably used them once just to try it, but everyone kind of scared us into thinking that baby boys would pee all over us, and he peed a few times, but not enough to where we need a PPTP every time, so not worth it. The Da Vinci waterproof changing pad, loved it, but not really necessary. We used it a few times when it was on the dresser, but it was so much easier to just put a blanket out on the couch and change the baby that way. Aquaphor baby diaper paste, loved, would repurchase, still use with our toddler. The Ubi Steel Diaper Pal, this is a dupe to the Diaper Genie, and I loved it. We used it up until my son was out of diapers, and we'll reuse it with baby number 2. And it takes normal trash bags, whereas I think the Diaper Genie, you need special bags for it, so I would just get that one. Moving on to feeding. Burp cloths, my son never really used, to be honest, so this 10-pack cotton snap whatever wouldn't buy. He used a few of the silicone burp cloths, which I think I'll mention in just a second, but he used those and that was pretty much it. He wasn't a super drooly baby, and we just used like the burp cloth that we needed. UFOS muslin birth cloths, love, would repurchase. A Consti muslin baby bib. I love the material of muslin, but like I said, we didn't really use bibs. The Panda Ear set of 3 silicone baby bibs, that is what we used all the time just when he was eating. The Boone Grass plastic drying rack, I wouldn't really recommend just because it's very small, and we ended up getting a rack instead that was taller or just fit more on it, and I mostly breastfed. He only did a few bottles, so it's not like we needed something to dry the bottles. Moving to gifts, baby's first photo album, loved it. Definitely need to repurchase for baby number 2, and honestly I need to get my toddler some new ones because he loves looking through pictures, but trying to finish his scrapbook, still working on it from when he was a newborn. So the inkless hand and footprint, honestly not really necessary because it's hard to get a handprint of a baby. Footprint, so easy, but we never really used it. I think we tried, couldn't get it, and then it just sat in his closet for so long. So moving to health and baby care, the Owlet Cam Smart Video Baby Monitor. It's a Wi-Fi camera, and I didn't love that, so I wouldn't get that. We ended up switching to like the iFamily or Hello Baby, something like that, that didn't take Wi-Fi because the monitor was on your phone, and I like having an actual monitor to set there instead. Frida Baby Nose Sucker, loved it. My son actually likes playing with it now, but it worked so nicely. We also did the nasal aspirator that takes batteries, and we didn't use that when he was a baby just because we were worried about cleaning it, but then as he got older, I feel like we used it recently when he was sick. It works so nicely, and he even likes putting it in his nose and doing it himself. The B&H baby bath thermometer, we still use occasionally in his bath, so I'd repurchase that. The Safety First Baby Care Basics, not necessary. I wouldn't get that. The baby health care and grooming kit, same thing, not really necessary. The Philips Avent Soothy Snuggle Pacifier, wouldn't repurchase / not really worth it just because my son never took pacifiers. Now he just plays with the little monkey. Moving to nursery bedding and essentials, the Dream Egg portable noise maker. We used a decent amount, so I would recommend that. We will use that for baby number 2. The Swaddle Me Velcro swaddles, love, we'll be reusing. The peanut shell crib sheets, loved, but I found muslin sheets that I like better, so wouldn't recommend those. Moving to nursery furniture, the 3-in-1 baby bassinet, love, and we'll be reusing with baby number 2. We never used it to where it can come up to your bed. We just had it on the wall, but it was perfect. We got to roll it everywhere we needed, and yeah, it's pretty easy to travel with. The Storkcraft glider, I wouldn't repurchase. I wish we would have gotten a nicer chair. I was also trying to get some cheap stuff, and we stopped using it because it was just too small for us and the baby to sit and meet a nurse, and we just never ended up really using it until he got older and could sit and play in it by himself. The Delta Children Heartland 4-in-1 convertible crib, love, still using it. Starting now to think about if we want to transition our 2-year-old into the toddler bed or just get him a new one and use this crib for the baby, but updates to come on that. Moving to nursing, the muslin nursing cover, loved. I love that it had like a thick piece right here so I could see the baby the whole time. The organic nursing pads, I never used, so I wouldn't get that. Moving to strollers and car seats, the Graco Snug Ride infant car seat, love, we'll be reusing. Same with the Graco stroller, I loved it. And the only reason I ended up getting rid of it is because I found a double stroller on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, a little different setup because I ended up having to go to work, but now it's Monday, July 6th. My son is sleeping, so now I'm going to continue with like a part 2, if you will. But picking up where I left off, I think, with strollers and car seats. The Baby Uma stroller hooks for bags, not worth it. I never even used once, I don't think. I think I put them somewhere and then forgot where I put them. But it's a good idea to have. I just don't think I really needed them. The Mom Cozy Universal Stroller, loved it, but I will say I saw one of my friends have one where the front has a little wipe dispenser holder thing. I would get that one instead. I still use mine every day. Like, actually, we just got back from the zoo and it was on my stroller. I use it every time I take my stroller out, so I'd say it's worth it. The Cool battery fan, love it, still used, literally used at the zoo just now. The baby car mirror, not worth it. Just go ahead and get a car camera. That's what I ended up buying, and even for baby number 2 we got like a split camera, so I'll have 2. The mirror just makes it hard to see. It's a little wonky and you have to look in your rear view mirror, obviously, whereas the camera you can just set up on your dash or down below and you see the baby. You don't have to worry about looking at this tiny mirror. Moving to the other section, or just a few random things that I should have looked back and organized this better, but I'm really just scrolling down my list. The 8x10 picture frames, set of 4, loved it, recommend for a nursery or bedroom. They're just cute picture frames that I put on there. The Mom Cozy baby carrier, loved it. It's pretty thick, but it's very supportive. So with baby number 2, I'm trying to find something lightweight since it'll be peak summertime, but we'll still probably use the Mom Cozy baby carrier. The nursery bookshelf, just like the picture frames, I loved it. It's just simple nursery furniture or decorations that I love. Concy muslin pack and play sheets. We actually use this for my son's crib and I love them. Obviously I love the muslin material. The 4-pack silicone pacifier clips. I think I mentioned this, but my son never took pacifiers, so it wasn't worth it to us. The transparent photo case, loved it. I never came up with it like I should have, but I think it's a great idea. The Storecraft Alpine 6-drawer dresser, loved it so much. We almost bought a second one just for the other baby's room, but we ended up finding something cheaper, literally fabric drawers for just our second baby's closet instead. Baby Milestone wooden circle set, of course, worth it. I don't see a price to this, but any milestone circle thing would be cute to have to take your milestone pictures. The Panda Ear silicone baby feeding set, I say it's worth it just because we used it a lot, but with baby number 2, I want to get different plates. I want to get, I don't think it's aluminum, it's a different material plate instead of the silicone, because the silicone does start getting like a soapy residue to it or like a taste on your food. And I saw a hack where you can put it in your oven or something. I just feel like that's a lot of work when you could just get different plates. The fixed wall round side table, we have this on the top. It has my son's toys, and then underneath it just has all the blankets, and I think it's worth it just because we're still using it and it's pretty small, it doesn't take up a lot of space. But if you have something else to put blankets in, you could just use that. The nursery nightlight, love this. This was so easy to use. You charge it, just your phone charger, and you just tap the top and it changes brightness levels. The hot and cold gel round ice packs, loved it, especially the first few months probably of breastfeeding. I was using these and they helped a lot. You can microwave them so they're warm or put them in the fridge or the freezer so they're nice and cold, but definitely recommend if you're gonna breastfeed. The Jewel Baby Tiny Tums baby wipe warmer, not worth it. It's a great idea because the wipes are obviously super cold, but we never ended up using it for our son when he was a baby because we would just change him other places that didn't have the wipe warmer, and I ended up using the wipes in our bathroom actually, or the wipe warmer in our bathroom just for makeup wipes or just something. The Frida Baby Windy Gas Passer, so many people told me to get this and we never used this. The Frida Baby Rectal Thermometer, I don't think we ever used, maybe once or twice, so maybe it's good to have one just in case. Children's Tylenol, I'd say it's worth it, but I know people are like picky about medicine and stuff, but my sister, she's a nurse, she actually got us as a baby shower gift a little first aid kit, and I'm pretty sure it had the thermometer, the Tylenol, the gas drops, had like all the things that her mom friends told her to get, and it's perfect. We still have it in my son's closet. The mom and dad hat, super cute, especially if you want to take a picture with it, but we never wear them. Going back to nursing, something that it doesn't have a picture, but I'm pretty sure it's the Haka. I really recommend that for breastfeeding just to get your letdown. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of things that I would recommend someone getting as a first-time mom, but I think this video mostly covered it. Obviously diapers, wipes, but really try out different brands, different styles, because all of them are different and you find what works for you. Like the wipes from Sam's are the only wipes that we'll use. We're not really too picky about diapers. We did mostly Pampers, but I know there was one point he was a size 2 or a different size and we did Huggies instead just because they fit a little better. But just try stuff out. With everything in this video, you have to do what works for your family, obviously, and you will learn what works for your family. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I plan on doing mostly vlogs from here on out besides my video of what I put on my registry for baby number 2. I think that would be a fun thing to do. So subscribe and thanks for watching.